Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the All Star Wrestling Review Series for the 12th of April 1980, and we continue to get further into the 1980 season, which is, of course, the Shea Stadium, Bruno and Zbyszko run, Andre and Hogan run. An amazing run there. But, April of 1980, we're a couple months away from that and moving right along into some decent enough runs of pro wrestling here. And we continue that run forward here. Tor Kamada with Fred Blassie defeating Angelo Gonzalez 326. Kamikaze Splash. Off top rope post bout. Gomez carried out on a stretcher. Obviously, Fred Blassie very happy to have another foreign heel, known for guys like but not limited to Nikolai Volkov and later Killer Khan and others. Blassie with the peach suit on, which is just goofy to look at for the time period, but punch kick by Kamada. Nerve holds, trying to get everything he can out of every maneuver that is available. His opponent fires back with a couple of punches, doesn't really amount to anything. As mentioned, top rope splash gets him the victory, and Blassie pulls his man off, but not before the man has to be taken away on a stretcher, as had been done in previous weeks with previous opponents. We go to a tag team match now, and that contest is the Wild Samoans with Captain Lou Albano defeating Steve King and Frankie Williams. When Sika pins Williams with the Samoan drop. Post bout, Vince interviews Albano and the Samoans at ringside. Albano ascertains during that interview that he believes these are individuals who are going to be tag team champions. His eighth pairing to hold those championships going forward. Anyway, a lot of punch kicks by the Samoans, headbutts and the like. Afa and Sika are in control of the majority of the match. There's no real offense from Williams and King. It's kind of elementary when there is. Obviously, the Samoan drop. Transitional hold now, but in 1980, 40 years ago, a hold that actually meant something. Stomach claw, which seems to be popular with heels, including Larry Sharp over the last little while. The Samoans are big 325, 50-pound guys who don't exactly like being forced backwards. Albano lets it be known that 10 American men could not take out one Samoan. At least that's what he implies, and we will see that that's partially true coming up in the weeks and months to come with the dominance of the Samoan tag team going forward. Anyway, we move to the next in series of matches. This is the return of Bobby Duncum with Captain Lou Albano defeating Jose Estrada with a Bulldog 719. Duncum hasn't been around in a while, so maybe touring elsewhere in the country or something such. Not really sure why he disappears for the extended period of time. Duncum with Albano, kind of an interesting run. Duncum, big Texan who kind of wears a man down with holds, including reverse chin locks, and kind of trying to choke him out. Early MMA style holds in the sense of just trying to get the choke out early. And then we see, takedowns with arm bars, trying to cut his wind off and going back to the submission style with both chokes and chin locks and the like. Big Bulldog, though, gets him the win, and we move forward into the next in the series of matches. Obviously, Albano happy with his investment in one Bobby Duncum. And then we move to Rene Goulet and Dominic DeNucci defeating Fred Savage and Baron Mikel Cicluna. 821 when Goulet pinned Savage with a small package. Not necessarily sure why Dominic DeNucci and Rene Goulet are tag team partners here. Also not sure why this match required 8.5 minutes. Obviously, DeNucci, who is major in Australia, ends up working the arm of his opponent for the first couple of minutes, and it seems that Goulet, who had been here 8 or 9 years before, Moore does the cleanup rounds for his tag team partner. Um, Hard shots by the heels, and Goulet manages to use more technical acumen. Although a couple of kicks that look a little low also do weasel their way into the match here. Cicluna managing to cut Danucci off with a punch kick mentality and the attempted knee drop. However, a small package later from the Flying Frenchman Rene Goulet leads to a victory for his process here. And then we move forward into a series of battles here. Hulk Hogan is out with a bit of a technicolor robe here, and Hogan away from the yellow and purple robe, and has multicolors this time around. Hogan has been Blassie's key heel here for the last little while and continues to be such through at least the summer months. Hulk Hogan with Fred Blassie defeating Mark Pole via submission with a bear hug 136. Post-bout, Hogan interviews Blassie at ringside. Vince saying that Toru Kamikaze Top-Rope Flash keeps using should be banned. Kind of sidestepping Hogan on that nature, just thinking about somebody being, or Hogan being sidestepped for a lesser talent in historic comparison is interesting. Anyway, we will move forward, and we'll be back with more right after this.